Hello, let's play Connections, but first we will reveal our dad joke of the day. All right, for May 5th, class trip to the Coca-Cola factory today. I hope there's no pop quiz. All right. And what do you think happened on May 5th, 1821? Napoleon dies in exile. On May 5th, 1821, former French Emperor Napoleon Bonaparte, one of the greatest military minds and conquerors in history, died in exile on the remote island of St. Helena. Born in Corsica, Napoleon enlisted in the French Revolutionary Army during the late 1780s and quickly progressed in the ranks, becoming a brigadier general by age 24. After many victories leading French forces in Italy, Napoleon became the de facto ruler of northern Italy. In 1799, he launched a coup in France and became first consul. 2 years later, he established the Napoleonic Code, a new system of French law to guarantee the gains of the revolution, and was crowned Emperor of France. Napoleon successfully expanded his empire across Europe, but began to experience significant defeats starting in 1812, including a failed invasion of Russia, the loss of Spain to Britain, and total defeat by 1814. After escaping from exile on the island of Elba in early 1815, he raised a new army before being defeated for good at Waterloo by an Allied force under the command of the Duke of Wellington on June 18, 1815, after which he was exiled to St. Helena. All right. Well, I'd like to thank the following people for starting a new month. Thank you to Rebecca Saul. Big thank you to Copper for their 4-year anniversary. 4 years as a member, if you believe it, 48 months. And also thank you to Tyson Price for 14 months as a super supporter. All right, speaking of Tyson, Tyson also got picked as the Wordle starting word today. All right, well, let's play Connections. We're finding 4 groups of 4. We've got hint, hitch, pointer, hiccup, bend, setback, blink, suggestion, sneeze, whiff, shiver, flicker, gamelan, sheepshank, matchstick, and bowline. 4 compound words. We also have setback. Interesting. Gamelan. Is that like a LAN party type thing, or what would that be? Starts with game, ends with LAN. We're probably using that. Well, we've got game, set, match as the starts of these. That's kind of interesting. What is it? I thought that was just a 3-word phrase, though. Game, set, match. It's like bracket words, right? Oh no, it's tennis words. Sorry. Anyway, that could be it, but it could also be a red herring. What else do we have here? I feel like pointer and suggestion and hint are all just synonyms. What would be the 4th? I don't know. A flicker? So this would be like, I was thinking like, oh, we're gonna get a hint on like a question or something, right? Like, oh, I'm gonna give you a hint, I'll give you a pointer, I'll give you a suggestion. But these could also be a small amount, like, oh, it's got a hint of lime in there, right? In which case, maybe it's not pointer. It's got a hint of lime, a suggestion of lime, a flicker of lime, a whiff of lime, right? So this might actually be it instead of pointer. That's an interesting red herring. Let's lock that in. Glimmer, that was yellow. Okay. A glimmer of hope. It's usually where I hear glimmer. All right. Bend or shiver or hiccup. Shivers and hiccups are involuntary. So is a sneeze. So is a blink. Blinks can be voluntary, but they're also involuntary, kind of like breathing. Who's mainly breathing right now? Let's lock this one in. Involuntary actions. There you go. Just across the river bend. So we still have game, set, and match. I just don't know what the 4th would be. Maybe I can think about the other category. I mean, it's going to be sheepshank or bowline if I'm right. But what do bow and sheep have to do with game, set, and match? I still think it's a red herring. We have land. Yeah, I don't know what else this would be. We still have pointer. Bowline. What is bowline? Is that like a line of archers, or is it something specific to a bow, or is it bow line, like line of people all bowing? I don't know. Hitch, like the hitch of a truck, or like getting hitched is getting married. Huh. Hitch is a movie. The Sheepshank Redemption. Sorry. Um. I don't know. Bend and hitch. I feel like they added hitch to go with like as a red herring with hiccup. Like, oh, there was a hitch, there was a hiccup, there was a setback. That's another red herring. This is full of red herrings. So I bet game set match is also a red herring. So I should stop thinking about that. I need to figure out what these other words are doing. I don't know what game land is though. Sheep shank is just the shank bone of a sheep, right? I know what a matchstick is. What are we doing with it? Bowline. Bow or bow or bowl? It does start with bowl. Could it be game set match bowl? I don't know what bowl would be. Let's try it. One away. Do any of these, besides sheepshank, do any of these actually start with something? Ben, B, point. Oh, point. Obviously. Okay. Starting with units and competitions. Okay. Point game set match. Okay. Anyway. Bend, sheepshank, hitch, and bowline all feel like we're just talking about like, an angle. Like you're moving one direction, then you angle. Oh, they're knots. Okay, well, that's probably why I got that feeling from those words. They're all knots. Okay. I don't know knots. I didn't know any of these knots, actually. I don't think so. Okay. Well, I didn't lose. So there's that. I can't believe it took me that long to see point. It's literally in the word pointer. But I wasn't thinking that way, I guess. All right, let's look at the difficulty. Well, that's a knot. It wouldn't have helped me because I don't know knots. Give it a 2.5. Okay. 54%. Okay, another tough one today. Not as bad as yesterday's 33, but it's still bad. I was 1 in 2601, so quite a few people made the same mistake as me. All right, so it's really even. This is surprisingly even. Wow. Oh, because you either got nothing or you won. Well, kind of. So 15% got nothing, 13% got only green, 8% got green yellow. It's a lot with nothing. Okay, I think it has to do with the huge number of red herrings that they put in this one. Yep, so thinking hint, pointer, and suggestion had to go together. But I realized it. Luckily, I realized that pointer didn't belong with these definitions of hint, suggestion, and whiff. Hiccup, sneeze, whiff, and shiver. Trying to find the fourth reflex. Didn't see blink, I guess. And then just a lot of blue, purple guessing, I guess. Okay. What are people guessing first? Green. Yellow with pointer is actually more common to guess first than yellow correctly. Blue, then purple, and then we've got hitch, hiccup, bend, and setback. So this is our red herring that has to do with a setback, like something went wrong. Then putting blink in with yellow. Okay, well, how'd you do?